Hi, my name's Sarah Prescott and I'm a PhD candidate with the Moving Ahead CRE. My study examines goal setting in community-based brain injury rehabilitation settings. As we all know, goal setting is a vital process as it provides the focus for multidisciplinary intervention. However, this can be more challenging post-brain injury given the high incidence of cognitive impairment, especially self-awareness impairment. We've just received a 2015 Moving Ahead C grant to assist with the transcription of the audio recorded goal setting data. One of the main aims of our study is to provide clinical recommendations that will facilitate the enhanced involvement of clients in the goal setting process. As part of our study, we've developed the client-centeredness of goal setting scale, which measures the level of client involvement in the goal setting process.
Hello, my name is Emma Doig and I'm a postdoctoral research fellow with the Moving Ahead Centre of Research Excellence. My research during my time with the CRE has firstly involved developing a tool called the Client-Centeredness of Goal Setting Scale, or the CCOGS, which we hope will promote client-centred practice. The CCOGS can be used by therapists to reflect on how they can engage clients in the goal setting process and target goals in rehabilitation which are meaningful and important to the client. My other research has involved investigating the effectiveness of occupation-based metacognitive rehabilitation for improving performance and online awareness. Online awareness is our ability to prevent errors, identify errors when they occur, and self-correct errors. So, what does occupation mean? Occupation is more than just meaning the word work. Occupations are unique to individuals and are the things that we do in our everyday life that are meaningful and important to us and make us who we are. And I think I've just noticed that Freya may have forgotten the sugar and she hasn't realised it. Impaired self-awareness is a common problem after traumatic brain injury. In our research, we are building in metacognitive approaches to occupation-based treatment. Metacognitive approaches are strategies that encourage the person to think whilst they're doing. I'll demonstrate. Freya, is there something that you might have forgotten to do?
I don't think so. I've got my coffee here.
Okay. Did you add the sugar?
I always add the sugar, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now that you've finished the task, how do you think that you went?
I think it was great.
Yeah.
All done. It's clean. It's all good.
I think you did very well too. You didn't need any help from me, but I'm pretty confident that I didn't see you add any sugar.
Oh, maybe have a taste.
Okay.
Oh, I think you're right. I don't think I added the sugar.
What also happened there is Freya made a prospective memory error, which means she forgot to do something that she intended to do. She forgot to put in the sugar. My name is Jenny Fleming and I'm a Chief Investigator on the Moving Ahead Centre for Research Excellence, and I have the privilege of working with Emma and Sarah and Freya on their projects. We're also doing a project looking at prospective memory. This project has just commenced and is funded by the National Health and Medical Research Council. In this project we are looking at ways to help people compensate for prospective memory problems. And one of the techniques that we're investigating is the use of metacognitive training. So we're trying to help people to become more aware of their prospective memory failures so that they can compensate for them in everyday life. I'd also like to reassure you that my students don't just spend all of their time making cups of coffee and playing board games.
My name is Freya Patterson and I'm a PhD candidate with Moving Ahead CRE. My research is focused on group therapy interventions following traumatic brain injury. Specifically, we're looking at groups run in occupational therapy in an inpatient rehabilitation setting for patients following brain injury. In occupational therapy, occupation-focused groups such as meal preparation groups, breakfast or lunch groups, and community access groups, as well as more impairment-focused groups such as cognitive groups, are run regularly. We're investigating the benefits, challenges and processes of group therapy interventions from the perspectives of clinicians and patients who are participating in the groups. To date, patients and clinicians have both strongly indicated that one of the key benefits of group therapy is the opportunities that groups provide for peer support, peer interaction and the development of relationships. It is hoped that this research will inform clinical practice about group therapy interventions for people following traumatic brain injury.
I'm a PhD candidate with the Moving Ahead CRE. My study involved... Sorry. I gotta just start.
Okay, here we go.
My name is Sarah Prescott and I'm a PhD candidate with the
We actually will want to keep these bits.
Okay, sorry, I need to just refocus.